Hello, 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 and welcome back to Coal LLC. I'm your green bottle, and we're going to continue our game and push past day 25 just to see how far we can get. So, heading into day 26, we've got lots of money here, actually. Is that enough money to get the next weapon? Oh, we can get the moon. Oh yeah, we were at uranium. I was like, why is this yellow? Is that gold? No, of course it's not. That would make no sense. We can get the moonstone poison gun. So that is going to be pretty intense. What was here? Or was there always an empty spot in between there? I suppose there was always an empty spot. It's been a week since I've, well, just over a week actually, since I've recorded this, because I'm recording this on the day it's meant to go out. Classic. But that is kind of what's happening here. How many zeros can we add before another one? I think we can buy at least that many, guys. So it has been a while, but I thought we would continue on. And there was a comment asking to continue on, so we might as well push a little forward and see if we can do another 10 days. Can we get to day 35 is the question. There, we can. Well, I just bought one sad little guy. I didn't really mean to buy one sad little guy. I wonder if we can do 12. I feel like we can, and I know that you guys have explained this math to me before, but honestly, I'm not in the headspace to like figure out how that works or what that means. So I just do it the slow way, the old way. It's fine. I'm too old to learn new things. Can't teach this old dog new tricks. It's actually my birthday next weekend, so I am feeling a bit old. I'm always feeling a bit old. Oh no! Okay, that's too much. But you know what? We've got a lot there, and then we should just buy one to get rid of this one sad guy. All right, good enough. We've got some guys. We've upgraded to the next level of gun, and we're heading back into our sparse sky map. Oh, I didn't even look to see if we've actually unlocked all of the unlocked, but I think we probably have. Employee minor damage would be a good thing to get. So yeah, it is my birthday next weekend, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, which means I also need to get like videos done for then, because I'll probably not want to make videos on my birthday weekend. I've got a lot of actual plans for once. Don't really do too much. I usually have like friends over for like a barbecue, because my birthday always kind of falls when the weather just sort of turns really nice in the UK, which is actually just like so fortunate, and I'm obviously so grateful. But yeah, it's always like just when it starts to get really hot. The UK every single year has like a heat wave in May, and it catches me by surprise every single year. Although it does literally happen every single year, and we're currently in the middle of that. So I'm recording this not early in the morning though. I meant to get up earlier, but I sort of slept in. It is like 9 a.m. But if I don't record now, I'm not gonna be able to record because it's already 27 degrees in my office, and I only just turned on my computer like 10 minutes ago. So it's only going to get so much worse. I just dropped my vacuum cleaner. I'm not even helping really. I'm just going up and collecting the chests. But I suppose that's all I really need to do. I didn't mean to get jump velocity. That was a bit silly. Because our workers are obviously doing a fine job. Like if we go up, look at all the chests out there. And I'm not even getting close to them. Oh, they're into the yellow zone. Nice. Play minor damage. Collector speed. I mean, the collectors have to go really far these days, so putting more collector speed sounds good. Anyways, so it's really hot at the moment, basically is what I'm saying. Last night when I went to go play some games with some friends on my computer, I could, but I couldn't do it in my office because it was just so hot in here, so I ended up having to stream the game to my laptop and then play on my laptop, which worked fine. And I could be inside the cool house. It was a little laggier than you'd expect, but it's exactly as laggy as you'd expect, I suppose, when you're streaming it from a different computer. But it worked fine. And I got to play with my friends, and that was kind of the most important bit there. So yeah, it was fine. But it is really, really hot. So it's a bit hard to be in here at the moment. Even like at 27 degrees in here, it's a bit hot. If you are American, that's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So there you go. This is a very inclusive channel to you, regardless of what kind of temperature you lose, unless you use Kelvin, in which case I don't know what that is, the Kelvin. But I'm going to tell you it's really quite warm, but not like science levels of warm. You know what I'm saying? Kelvin measures things in science levels. This is not that. Oh my, filled up my inventory with freebies. Holy moly. So there you go. But yeah, so I get to get a bunch of videos done basically, and I didn't do anything this weekend because it's been so hot. And yeah, next week is my birthday, so I've got a few plans. So I'm meeting some friends in central London on Saturday. That will be quite nice. I don't know what we're going to do. Just go to a pub probably, or maybe do something like, like Flight Club or shuffleboard or those types of things, like those kind of like fun group activities. Might do that. Might just go to a pub and have a pub lunch. Either way, it'll be a nice time with my friends. And then on Sunday, which is my actual birthday, I'm going to do nothing. That's the plan. Literally do nothing. If the weather's nice, which I think it's supposed to be, I'm going to sit in my hammock and I'm going to read a book. I'm going to play some video games. I'm going to hang out with my kittens. I'm going to have a nice takeaway maybe and just like really enjoy the day, you know, and just have like a quiet day. And then on the Monday, I've booked it off of work because I was my partner, and we're going to be going into London. We're going to go to a museum. We're going to go for brunch. We're going to do an escape room. I love escape rooms, which will be really exciting. And then we're going to go for a meal in the evening. So yeah, full on weekend, but it'll be really nice. But that does mean because it's, well, I mean a full on weekend Sunday, I'm literally doing nothing, but that's the whole plan. I need to get videos done. I need to get ahead because the weekends is when I get things done. I don't know when I'm going to do it next week, honestly. We'll do our best. But we'll see. It's also, if it stays this hot, it's really hard to record because I can't record during the day because you can't be in this room. And it's like, I can't run an AC or anything like in this room because we have like an evaporative cooler thing. But I can't run that in here because it's too, well, I can run it in here. I can't run it in here and record at the same time because it's too loud and the microphone picks it up, unfortunately. And then you would just hear a constant like droning sound in the background. And on top of the droning sound of my own voice. So, you know, this is not going to work. So yeah, I don't really know. Going to figure it out, I guess. I think probably I'll just set my alarm extra early and get up at like 5 a.m. and just record in the mornings. That would be fine, I think. Should be okay. Let's see what I can get done today as well, because it is 27 degrees in here, but it's gonna be all right. You know, and I always think it's so British to just complain about the weather, regardless of the weather. This is actually gorgeous. Like it is stinking hot, but it's nice, and it's nice to have that, isn't it? Like, I don't know, we complain about how cold it is in the winter, complain about how wet it is when it's raining, complain. The weather, the thing is like with the weather, there's always something to complain about. You know, it's too windy. There's not enough of a breeze. I don't know. There's like, you could always say something. I'd like to not complain too much about the weather, but excessive heat, you like start to feel ill because you're like so warm. It's not great. And also like, it really exacerbates my motion sick. So like, it's not so bad for like, oh no, it is kind of bad for games, but it's worse if I was in a car. I get really like motion sick in a car if it's hot out. Ooh, look, we're almost into the brown zone. That's nice. We need a lot more employees, and then I feel like we'll be in this zone, no problem. Look at that. I have an inventory full of stuff. Wait. If I just drop it, I wonder if I'm straight up enough. Maybe it'll just go in. Go. Oh, because we'll never make it down to the bottom in time. There we go. All right, maybe that'll go in. Maybe the ink collectors will get it. They're pretty quick, but there is actually, you can still see lots and lots of stuff around that's not getting picked up by them. So I think we probably need to buy more collectors is what we probably need to do. We need more people to be zooming around at record-breaking, neck-breaking speeds. Look at that. Look at all of those good resources we got. Plus 20 money. That's crazy. How much do we need for the next? Plus 25. Okay, fine. So, we do have all the bonuses bought. Okay. So we just need to get a lot more guys. So I think it's like a lot more collectors that we need. I tried buying plus 12 before, and that was very expensive. That is no longer the case. That apparently is totally fine when you get up to plus 20. I guess that makes sense, but it's like a drop in the water when you increase that high. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay, what do we do a plus 13 bit then? Because we are in huge number territory. That hasn't even impacted this at all. I guess because we were at plus 18 last time, and then this has gone up to plus 20, which I guess is like a 2 extra whole 0. So like, I get it. I do get kind of how it works, but I'm smooth brained, so I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, okay, that was too much. But that's a lot of dudes, that's for sure. Sell all of them. Cute. And then that gives us back to plus 18, which I think if I do this, I won't be able to afford all of them. Oh, I was able to. Wow. What do I know? Honestly, what do I know? Nothing. I know nothing. I am Jon Snow. Okay. Let's go. So, oh yeah, they are pulling that way. If we grab them, let's just go straight up the middle. I lost my vacuum cleaner. Not even at the bottom, it just kind of fell to the side. And my inventory is like so full of stuff. All right. Yeah, but look, we could still get through here. That's the thing. Because we were getting into the brown zone. If I get all of my like workers together, And then maybe if they do that, hold on, where's I got the wrong thing. And then if I just clear out the sides, because what we want is things to fall straight down. Because if things are falling straight down, then the collectors have to do less work. So I'm just going to go down and like make this wider. And I guess the same going up. Makes sense to me. Make the sides wider so stuff falls straight down. Yeah, look, this is like all bolted out. Oh no, where are you guys going? What are you doing? Stuff can't fall straight down if you go there. I'm gonna grab the back. Can you guys focus right here? That's where you can be. That's where you're allowed to be. You're not supposed to be over here because now, how is this stuff supposed to fall down? Explain to me. Oh, they're doing it again, but then the other side. I don't know why they don't want to like, just focus going up, please. Stop pulling to the side. What are you doing? Ooh, halfway through our time. The coal goal was only 400 million, which we have basically been making that since like, I don't know, day 17. So I'm not concerned for a little while still. I only get concerned, I suppose, when we start to get the crazy scientific numbers. Because when we get the crazy scientific numbers, that's when we need to be worried about like just how rapidly it goes up. I don't know what any people are up to. This guy's way over there. No, but that's not. This is. Oh dear. Okay. We're still not getting stuff going straight down because they're still pulling too far to the side. I wonder if it's just because like the yellow bit is a bit too difficult for them to get through. And then they're just like, no, shall I get something that's a bit easier for me? Classic. Employee minor damage. I'm just going to spend some time getting a few more chests because I feel like that is actually what we need. Collector speed by another 200% seems really good. Wet damage would be really good. Poison damage is always good. More poison damage. Collector speed. Yes, all of those things are so good. Poison. Do we need to be this zoomed out this whole time? I don't know. We are, though. We are very zoomed out. I can see everything. Which is kind of nice, I guess. Are we getting into these things as well as we could? Poison damage. That's also... If I just get that chest wet, does that help us? Yes. Good. More employee minor damage by 200%. That's kind of crazy. Employee collector capacity up could be helpful. We just need to make sure we send them back, I suppose, at the end, which I don't normally remember to do. It's like I kind of need to do it, but then at the same time, I don't super need to do it because they are usually just going back so often, I think. Because like the amount of resources you're getting out of these zones is pretty intense. Let's do more for the water and then over here, there's another chest to grab. Collector capacity, we can up that again. More wet as well. If I could break this, that would be really good. All right, that's the end of our time. Collector capacity. Oh, and I have an inventory full of diamonds, of all things. So if we go here, oh my God, look at that! Is so many diamonds. So many diamonds. Nice. Okay. Drop all of that. I should really. Oh, the filters are actually all on. Let's make sure that they are getting home with whatever they have. I'll grab another couple of chests on the way down. More collector capacity. Make sure they're going back. Minor damage is good. Collector capacity. This is like the longest end. Water, minor damage. Nice. Nice. I think that was pretty good. We did a mix between collecting resources and then also getting chests and ensuring our guys got back. So, you know, definitely pretty good. Plus 20 again. We need to get up to plus 25 though. So we're quite a ways off from that, I would say. But what number is this currently at? 12. So I think we can up that to the plus 14 and then get more of these guys. I feel like the collectors were actually doing quite a good job that time. We're at 3.1 there. So let me get up to the top here. 2.8. Yeah, we should be able to afford a few more like that. 2.5. Okay, let's do... Which collectors are better? I like them. Let's go with the lightning. I think faster is good. We get also actually some of these. Yeah, totally fine actually. Nearing the end of our money here. 1.5. 0.2. 9.9. We're saying right. I mean, the money is definitely going down, but it is also like really high. Ooh, 6. Is that 5? 4. I mean, 4, 3.9, 3.8, 2.7, 1. Okay, that's good. We got a lot of guys. Basically, is the point there. Lots and lots of guys. Minor damage is good. Wet, fine. Collector speed. More wet. I mean, they're just going up. Ideally, we do sort of want them to go more or less straight up. So let's go back and we'll do the same things we did last. Oop, that's the wrong button. This one, get all of our collectors together. Let's go up together. Get you guys into the yellow zone. And we've already hit the coal goal and then some by a fairly substantial amount. There we go. All right, you lot are off to the races. I'm going to clear out the sides like we had before, because they did go kind of crazy at the bottom and really went to the sides, but oh, they've already, oh, wait, hold on, no, there is some down there that's not, that's so high. I'm zoomed all the way out. I can't actually see at the top where they are. Kind of crazy. Okay, they are making progress up here, and they are all sort of staying together as well, which is maybe nice. Let's go with 500% more to the poison damage. More 500% to the poison damage. Another 500% to the poison damage. Going on this side. Things are getting cleared out, but it's not going down. We need clear out so that it does fall down, ideally. Gosh, and my inventory is so full of rubies. Just drop those. Need an even more advanced filtering system. Right, collector capacity up a bit. And what else could we get? Poison damage is always good. Wet damage. More poison. I mean, we're not in like the best ones here. We need to get up a bit higher. Sprint speed. I am not using that. But all right. Up into this brown area. Ooh, what's that one? Minor damage. That's wet. And then we also spray it. There's also a nice brown chest. What's in here? We could do poison by 605%. That seems quite good if you ask me. And we still have one more upgrade that we need to get for the gun. And that would be is it the Onyx one? However, it's quite, oh, I've gotten stuck. It's quite intense. It's what, plus 25. So that is going to be a lot. I've had some rubies go into my inventory again. I think we'll just drop those. Oh, we're also near the end here. I mean, that will be worth some cash, won't it? So kind of nice. Let's just see. Can we get any further through this? That is a lot. Look at those diamonds. Like, that is just a full inventory full of diamonds. I don't know if we'll get those down to the bottom fast enough. Certainly try, though, I suppose. Go, 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 diamonds, go. I mean, there's still more here, though. That's the thing. Like, that is another inventory load full of diamonds. Ideally, they would go into the chest straight down below, but I don't know, actually. I don't know. Will you go straight? I mean, I don't know if they'll even fall fast enough. Kind of crazy. All right. My cat is outside exploring the garden. He's got a little harness on, a little lead, but he's just been at the door to the office crying, so I've just let him in. So we'll see, we'll see how he goes. I might try to climb up and make a lot of chaos for us. Okay. Ooh, okay, moonstone stuff. Plus 23. That's getting us a lot closer because we need plus 25, so we are on the right track, if nothing else. I suppose we just get more guys there. That's kind of what you always do, isn't it? So can we do a plus 15 sort of situation? I don't know. Yeah, that didn't seem to make that big of a dent. What about a plus 16 sort of situation? All right, for the record, both of my cats now come in here, so there we go. Plus 16 seems fine. Can we do a plus 17 situation? Yep, but only like just, I would think. Oh no, I was gonna say only just, but it's actually been sort of fine. We can do a multiple of them, but we're down to plus 22, so we are actually using up the money slowly but surely. 3.5. Okay, now we're at plus 21, but it's still fine. Oh, there we go. Now we've spent too much money. Oh, we spent too much money like a few times. All right, we spent a lot of money, but we still have a lot of money also. So what if we just vacuumed this up? We need 4 billion coal, which we've already achieved, and I haven't even left the bottom here. Let's grab our workers, and we're going to go straight up. I'm actually holding them back at the moment. There we go. Straight up and just see what we can get to here. We obviously want to be digging in the brown zone, I would imagine. And they should be like strong enough really to get through it. I would think. We're getting through. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. We need to do this though. So if we don't get some of this, then we're going to just be dropping stuff on top of that. All right. I'm going to let you guys go wild in there now. Let's do wet, and then I'm going to water all of these bricks. Okay, that made a big difference for them. Let's increase our employee collector speed. And we are now digging out in this zone. Unfortunately, though, the sides of this are too wide, so stuff is getting stuck. Try to widen it a little bit for them. I also have really good resources in my inventory. Like, yeah, some rubies, but also some of that red stuff, which I forget the name of it. And pink diamonds, which is nice. I'll take it. Okay, they've uncovered a lot of chests up here, so we better get some of those. So let's get minor damage, and what's over here? We can get more minor damage. That's ideal. More minor damage. Oh my gosh, that is really lucky. Collector speed by 242%. I'll take. Some wet sounds good. Poison is awesome. Well, I could have taken more minor damage there, which may have been the better choice. Also, nothing here is wet. I guess we don't have. Potentially, we don't have any of the elementalist guys, just based on how the math works out. So nothing here is wet. So actually, if I fulfill my true waterbending purpose and actually start waterbending. Oh, it does look like there is one or a couple of elementalist guys, the ones with the red pickaxes. There's just not very many of them. All right, let's do collector capacity up. We are over halfway through the time, so almost there. More collector capacity. More wet damage would probably be good, as we are doing the waterbending thing. And poison, collector capacity. I mean, they can get through this really easily with water. More minor damage. All right, more collector speed. Oh, hello, blue zone. I would like to get into the blue zone. That's nice. Okay, let's grab all of our miners, maybe. Okay. Poison damage, yes. Wet damage, also yes. We're spraying both around. All right, I think our collectors have actually collected everything, which is sort of crazy. Oops, and I've also shifted this off again. It's funny how often I do that. At least I noticed immediately and not like halfway through the video. Collector capacity and just break some more stuff just to make sure our workers are truly fulfilling their potential. 22 seconds remaining, and yeah, lots of chests to be collected out here. More poison damage is nice. Minor damage is nice. More collector speed is always good. More minor damage again. What do we have over here? Poison damage. Oh, we should drop our stuff too, I suppose. I don't need all these pink diamonds in my inventory. Someone else should have those. And by someone else, I mean our people who buy all of these things off of us, allowing us to become the wealthy individuals that we are. Minor speed, minor damage, collector speed. What? Nice. I think that has all worked out quite well. Okay. Oh my God, I got a coffee this morning. Just been sat here now. It's cold. I'm so sad. Plus 25 we've gotten to. We do need plus 25, but we need plus 25, 5.7, and we're only at 1.5. So not there yet. We press on, I guess. Yeah, I think we're not getting enough strong elementalists. I don't know if it's worth or not worth. So hard to say, but I have a kitten in here again. He's just kind of wandering in and out, but I keep having to like slightly shut the door. Oh, now he's wandering actually through the room. Yes, that's okay. Oh, do you want on my lap? Well, come here then. Come on. Oh my God, he's just crying. I don't know if you can hear him. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but it's adorable. Yeah, you could be on my lap. We can play with you. That won't be too crazy, will it? Oh my God. I don't even know if he wants to be on my lap, though. He just wants to be climbing. So, I've shown pictures of the kittens in previous videos. They're very cute. They're getting old now, though. They've turned a year this month. Oh, I don't know if that was being picked up either, but he's just screaming. What's wrong? His name's Pixel, and he is a sweetheart. Okay. I'm just keeping on buying guys here. We've got still plus 25, so I think my numbers are not high enough. But buying them at plus 18 seems frankly absurd. Like, who are we hiring? Where are these people coming from that we're able to hire this many people? Honestly, I don't know. Okay, you're sat in front of the microphone. Are you going to have a cry there? Do you want to sing for the YouTube channel people who are watching this video? I don't know what words I'm looking for. You're too. Hello. Yes. You just say hello? He just booped his head against the microphone. I don't know if he's going to say hello though. And I don't know if the microphone would pick it up anyways. As long as you are going to interrupt the... Oh, he's standing on the keyboard. Sir, that's not great. No, don't lay down there. Don't. Okay, you can lay there. Yeah. Just not on the keyboard. Okay, I'm just buying dudes. It's a lot though. Can we do 19? I just feel like this is taking a long time. I would like to speed up the process, I think. Oh, there we go. We spent too much money. Okay. That leaves us still with plus 23. So actually, if we... Okay, can you not stand on the keyboard? Funny boy. All right, I've upped this to plus 18. That's plus 19 though, so there's definitely way more of those guys. I think we could do the same with these collectors maybe. All right, let's call that a day. Head into day 30 with a cat on our lap. It's not the most... Oh, you're standing on the keyboard. That doesn't... I can't press buttons if you're standing on the keyboard. Yes, you. Okay. Chaos. Stop. No, now he's trying to eat the cable ties off my microphone stand. Okie dokie. Oh, you're going to put your tail in my coffee if you're not careful, sir. Okay. He's looking out the window. Should be fine. Slightly less chaos for at least a second. Oh, trying again. Hi, I see you. But we're busy right now. Plus, also, you're supposed to be enjoying your outside time. Outside time, but he's just come inside, so. We are working on cat-proofing our garden. So our cats are indoor cats. They get supervised outdoor time, where we put them on their harnesses and they go outside with us. And we're outside in the backyard with them the whole time. And they have little leads. We don't attach the leads to anything though. The leads are actually just like loose. But it means that if it slows them down, but also like if they did get out of, like our garden is quite secure, but if they did get out of the garden, then I think we'd be able to have an easier time catching them. But the plan is to cat-proof it so that they won't be able to get out, and then they don't have to wear the leads because they do feel like, or not the leads, the harnesses. Well, and the leads, I suppose. They do feel quite restricted in their movements with the harnesses, so they walk really funny when they're wearing them, and I always feel a bit bad, but like it's for their safety. I want them to be like getting out and then getting eaten by a fox. Well, a fox wouldn't necessarily eat them, but might bite them and then they could get injured. Or hit by a car, things like that. So, and they're sweet boys, so I don't know how they would react with like strangers. Probably just be like, I'm going to live in your house now, because you will feed me more than my mother does. What are you doing? Like that. The only thing with the lead is it does get stuck in places, and then you have to like free them because they get to the end of the tether, and then they just lie down. And they're like, I can't go any further. I simply cannot. All right, I don't know if these guys are making like progress. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is good resources. If they're getting through the blue, I don't know if they're strong enough. So it might be worth it to just take them on a field trip. Maybe I'm going to go down myself here. And then I might just let them go work their way up slightly to the right here, maybe. So if we go over here with them, that's the wrong button. Here, and then let them go from here. And then I'll work maybe on just clearing out the floor. They've gone really far to the side. But I'll work on clearing this out, and then at least they're making more progress because I think they were getting a bit stuck. And we just probably need to get more chests for them to be able to do more and be a bit more effective. All right, poison damage. Although probably minor damage is what we really need. I have to close that door because my partner has decided he's power washing right now. But we did to say we were going to clean up the backyard today because 2 days ago, do you know what we found in our back garden? A false widow. I know that's not okay. Those are they are the most venomous spiders in the UK. I mean, you don't need to go to the hospital if you do get bitten by them, but you would not be happy if you got bit by one of them, I guess is the moral of that story. And so our backyard is full of a lot of spiders and slugs. My partner hates slugs because he had like a traumatic childhood event where he was in the scouts and a slug climbed in his shoe overnight, and then the next morning he put his shoes on and squashed the slug in his shoe. So he's quite slug adverse. And yeah, at night when it gets dark, the spiders and the slugs just come out in like droves in our backyard, and it's horrifying. I'm really scared of spiders. So yeah, I think if we get rid of there's like a lot of like dead leaves and stuff that have been like kind of blown into the corners, and we've recently cleaned it up, but the tree just keeps losing leaves, honestly. Like if you've got a back garden, you know how much like work they are just to keep them like looking nice. Like weeds are just constant. Leaves are just always blowing around, man. It just gets so dirty so quickly. The cobwebs just accumulate. I don't know what to... This is the first time I've ever, really feel like I had a back garden that was my back garden. And it's a lot of work. It really is. Like, it's a lot of work to like maintain a garden. So anyways, the plan today, after I'm done recording this video, I suppose, is for me to also go out there and help do all of that garden maintenance work that needs doing. Oh, we're at day 30 though, so still ways to go actually. Minor damage, minor speed, or wet. I feel like they are sort of getting to the blue, and then it's a bit of a blocker. So kind of hard to spray the water upwards. Are you guys having any success there? I really don't know. I've got 3,580 diamonds in my pocket. Not exactly a lot. I also don't think that as far as like gathering materials today, that this was necessarily a good day. I think I might not force them to go straight up, and I might let them just go where they want to go. Because even like the brown zone, that poison that was sprayed there isn't doing anything. We need a lot more stuff, I think. They're definitely hitting a bit of a wall. Which is bound to happen, that we are going to hit a wall at some point. Oh, see, because we didn't even make 25 today. Yeah, but that was terrible then. Was terrible. Okay, so we need to invest our money better, I think. You guys were like a lot stronger. Not do 19. I just feel like probably no. It's going to end up being the answer. Oh no, it was actually fine. So I think we're okay on collectors now. Oh, oops. Okay, I mean, that still leaves us with... Well, anyway, we're heading on to day 31, so that's what we're going to do. Let's go this way. I'm going to let them just go where they want to go. So if they end up being like these guys who are going straight up, I'm going to let them go straight up. If they want to pull out way to the side, I'm going to let them pull away out to the side, because I think they were doing sort of a better job managing themselves. And when we get to the top, it does get too much. Although there's lots of them coming straight up with us, but we have to get to this yellow zone. That's where we're going to be the most... Oh my god, we're going so quick that it's not even like loading the screen properly. At least we've already met the coal goal, so it was only a plus 10 coal goal. And then we're into the brown, which is also not a problem, it would seem. Okay, now we're into the blue zone, and that's where we slow down. But let's do more poison damage. I'm gonna get some of these chests, more collector speed, poison damage, I guess. Wet damage, minor damage. Minor damage is what I really want. Poison damage I will take though. Collector capacity, sure. Minor damage is what we want. How did those guys get into there? They're like in... That's not supposed to be how that works. Anyways, I don't know how they got in there. As long as they're doing a good job, I don't care. I don't know if they're getting through that stuff though. That's the thing, is like, are they just getting stuck? I don't know. We vaguely in the middle. I'm going to drop all of this stuff in my inventory off. That straight down. Straight down. There we go. Okay, goodbye. All right, collector speed is not really what we want. Wet damage is also not really what we want. But I keep taking it. Minor damage, that is what we want. More minor damage, great. More damage, great. Minor damage, great. Oh, this is getting lucky. Minor damage is good. Minor damage, yes. Oh, okay, we'll take the wet, I guess, because we didn't get anything there. Poison. Minor damage again, nice. Poison. Minor damage, nice. Okay, what are we up to? Employee minor damage. It's 19,000 in the plus. That is pretty good. I mean, in theory, also, if we were to get this wet, it would be doing some crazy work for us. But I think like we're no longer getting stuff. Once they get to this point and they're just sort of like knocking away at the blue, they're not getting through it, which means we're not getting through. Like we're not making any money if they're not getting through it. So I'm just gonna grab them and we're gonna do this for a minute. Now it's whether the collectors can keep up with all of this, which I kind of feel like no is gonna end up being the answer. If we go back, look, they are actually getting the stuff behind us. Maybe they can keep up. And ideally, we knock it to the ground and then we could just run along and vacuum it. Okay, final 30 seconds. I'm going to turn them loose. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to empty my inventory. Hopefully the collectors are doing all right. There's a lot to collect though. I feel like that was worth doing. And then we'll spend some time here. I don't need jump velocity. Minor damage, nice. Poison is good. More poison. More poison. More wet. More collector capacity. Oh, there was minor damage on that one. Collector speed, that's good. Minor damage, nice. Collector speed. Collector speed. Minor damage. Send those collectors home. They did what they could. Was it enough? I feel like we should be, consistently making plus 25. I don't think that's too much to ask for if we are doing our jobs correctly here. 6.9 plus 25. Is that enough for the next gun? Because I'd actually feel, it is. We can get the Onyx poison gun now. That's as good as it's going to get. We're at the absolute limit here. So what is happening? Is this like the maximum you could buy? Oh yeah, with all the money. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. So let's do maybe 18. Okay. We've spent some money. We still have some money. Let's just see how they go, I guess. Raining rubies on me. I don't need your rubies. All right, minor damage. Minor damage. Poison damage. Going up because we need to be getting the better chests, really. Collector capacity. Oh, that's filled my inventory with pink diamonds, which is crazy. What was our coal goal and have we met it yet? Also is the question. So the coal goal was actually plus 11 and we're already at plus 12. So we're doing fine as far as that goes. Minor damage. Minor damage. Resources are literally written down on us. More wet, I suppose, would be good. Sometimes these random chunks just get left behind. It's so funny. I don't know what is up with those. Minor damage. I suppose they... Oh, we're up to plus 21 coal, which is kind of crazy. Should go check to see how far up they've made it. More... Oh, I should have gone with wet damage. What are you doing? I mean, not wet damage. I went with wet damage. I should have gone with minor damage. Minor damage, minor damage. That's what we're looking for. That's minor damage. That's what we click. Otherwise, we don't really care. Let's see, look. What are you guys up to? You're in the blue zone. Ooh, but I've got the new moonstone gun. So is my poison now... Not moonstone, onyx. Is that enough to get through it? It's helping. What if we had water? Is that enough to get through? What if we all work together? Is that enough to get through? The wrong button. I mean, I think it's not worth it, if I'm honest. I don't think they're going to get through any of that fast enough. So I feel like we'd be better to grab them again and run around like a mad person. Minor damage. Minor damage. Maybe if we get all these minor damages, that's kind of crazy. 605 for poison. That's also kind of crazy. 242 for minor damage again and again. Again. Collector speed. That's still good. I think the collectors are getting things fast enough that we can just kind of run around like this and we don't need to worry about making sure it goes all the way down to the bottom. It's like when you see things hit the ground, they're basically disappearing immediately. Our collectors are so quick. And this is definitely a more effective way of getting resources than just letting our guys wander freely. So the only thing is when we do this, we don't get chests. So we'd have to either take them somewhere and then let them run free. And then we could spend some time getting chests. And we could do that. We could go like, come down over here. And then here, you guys do what you do best. I'm going to grab these chests. And also unload my inventory of all these pink diamonds again. Go, pink diamonds, go, 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 go. Minor damage. poison damage. That sounds good. Right, we came over here not to get this, but to get chest. That's what we came up for. Minor damage. Poison damage. Minor damage. Missing those ones. There we go. Shooting the poison at that those 2 blocks. Should be enough. Poison damage. There we go. Minor damage. Good. More poison. Collector speed. See, they're just getting back here, and then they're really like obsessed with getting into the blue, but they can't. We're gonna have to go to the side, you guys. It isn't going to work. More minor damage. More collector speed. I think the collectors are probably fine. I think they are. They probably go back often enough. There's so much stuff that we got there. I mean, we got plus 27 in just coal, so I feel confident that this is fine. We got put to plus 28. That is a bit mad. So what can we buy then with that? Can we buy 20 plus 22? Or is that too much? Have I? No, it was totally fine, and we still have tons left over. That's kind of crazy. We're at plus 26 still. Oh, we're out of money. We're way out of money. What are you doing? What are you even up to? Okay, starting day 20. Oh, 33, not 23. Yeah, right. I know what I'm doing. Just gonna let them go for a bit, I think. I will help and go straight up, maybe. Then I just want to let them go to the side that they want. Got a lot of rubies in here. Get rid of those. Okay. Where have you guys gotten to? They're way up here. They are. You can see like resources falling to the sides as well. It's a bit great. I mean, they're doing a great job. I can't fault them. You know, they're doing what I expect them to do. Minor damage is good. More. I really need to get up higher so we're actually getting the best chests, not wasting our time on these like smaller ones. Oh no, 242 I think is the best one. Yeah, we're in the brown zone now, so that's as good as it's gonna get. Collector speed. Do the collectors need more speed? They're kind of so quick actually. Poison damage for some reason. Minor damage is what we want. Yes. More minor damage. Alright, how is this going? Are you getting in there? Not really. Random chunk error. Go away. More minor damage. I mean, we needed 7.68 E plus 11 coal, and we're at plus 27. It's actually sort of crazy. I'm just gonna do some of this sweeping around business. Can't even load the chunks as fast as we can clear them out. Okay, and let's go right down. I'll let them go, and then we'll get some of these chests. Ooh, look at that moonstone. That's nice. Up the big chunk of moonstone. Do some of these diamonds so our collectors can grab them. But I keep them busy, you know. There's never job's never done of the collectors. Chunk error. Another chunk error. Oh, actually, we've just come to like a weird spot. It's not a chunk error. It's just loading really slow. I mean, okay. Game does warn you after day 25 that there may be performance issues. So I think we've spotted them. All right, let's go, guys. And we'll just clear out more brown over here. Why not? Chunk error. Whee! Actually, a bit crazy. Oh dear. It's too much. It's too much. The coal goal is not increasing rapidly enough, if I'm honest. I thought getting to day 35 might be a challenge. I think the furthest we've ever made was it day 42? And we'll keep going. We're going to stop at day 35 for today. And then we'll see the next one, I guess, on Thursday, if we can get any further. Also, this office is rapidly heating up, even with the door open. Ooh, I think we're actually getting to the point where our collectors are finding it difficult. Well, maybe not, actually. Maybe they're fine. There is like stuff being left behind here, but I think the collectors will get to it. Maybe. No, I think we need more collectors. I think the collectors are not having full-on success with this. I think there's stuff that's going to get left behind here. All these diamonds in my inventory, for goodness sake. I don't think they're going to make it back in time. Well, we'll grab a few more chests then. Collector speed. Maybe we need more collector speed and more collector capacity. All right. More speed, more capacity. They were definitely quite busy there. These loading screens in between days are taking longer and longer as the game's like trying to calculate everything. Oh dear. Ooh, look, onyx. 200 onyx. They're worth plus 18 each. That's kind of crazy. Up to plus 30 we managed to get. Holy moly. Yeah, these are both at plus 22, but those guys are not yet at plus 22, so maybe we can do this and this. There. Now we actually have way more collectors than we have anyone else. Okay, now we don't, but we did for a moment there. Okay, we have a lot of guys. There's a lot happening here, that's for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we do nothing, we would still win. Oh my gosh, look at the... No, don't end the day. Not hit the coal goal yet. Can you imagine if that's how we lost? Because we just accidentally hit the end of day early. Okay, we have hit the coal goal. Stop this vacuum because I definitely do not need it. And I guess we'll just run around, see what's what. Chunk error. Actually getting to be unbearably laggy. Oh my goodness. Double chunk error. Oh, nope, never mind. It's actually attached to a much wider thing. Look at all the resources just sat there. Hello, me and my resources. But yellow is not even where we need to be. It's much higher than that. Over here, chunk error. Another chunk error. Oh, nope. Part of a wider chunk error. Don't actually know what's happening because they seem to just go sort of randomly everywhere. And then they do leave these like chunks. But then sometimes the chunks are attached to more, but sometimes they're not. Who knows? Oh, see, yeah, they're in the blue. But they're getting through the blue, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like we are actually getting through the blue. Have some water. Let's go then. If Fish Day, I suppose, got to a point where there's enough guys to get through this. Kind of crazy. I don't think they even need me, if I'm honest, but I'm here, I'm helping. I am helping. I suppose they don't really need my poison. They just need the water. I'll just help. Spray some water. Yeah, they are actually busting through this. Like, we are significantly into the blue zone already. I mean, we're at plus 29, plus 30 cool, which just ticked over too. Let me drop off all of this in my inventory as well, because might as well give our collectors a chance to collect it. Although keeping my inventory full and then just dropping it off at the end is probably the better play, rather than emptying it multiple times, but oh well. Anyways, they're even getting into the chests here. Minor damage 288%. Yeah, I'll take that. Collector speed by 288% as well. Yeah, we'll also have that. Minor damage, another 288%. Poison damage by 720 is also kind of crazy. Not that they need that, they just need the water. The poison is not really doing anything. Even though we've got them like the top tier poison gun now, really not doing much for us. All right, also, if you're still watching at this point in the video, make sure to leave a like, because, you know, I feel like we've deserved it at this point, right? And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Do you know, we're like 100 away from 4,000. Actually, less than 100. I think it's like, we're like 80 subscribers away from 4,000, which is crazy. So thank you to all 3,900 of you, and welcome in the final 100 when you get here. Appreciate you very much. Right, where are we? That's the wrong button. Because like, oh, look, I can actually go like this with these guys. Oh, actually, not so much everywhere, but with where it was watered, I think. Gosh, maybe where some damage was already done, but let me just get this all watered then, shall we? This is actually quite crazy that we're like just getting through this blue zone. I mean, is there anything after the blue zone? I ask that all the time about all the colors, but is there? I feel like we're getting up really high through it. Like, that has been a massive zone, really. You can actually see as I water it how quickly they just cut through it. That is going to be crazy, actually crazy. We're not even getting the chests up here. We should really get the chests up here. Collector speed. We definitely need more collector speed. We definitely need more collectors, I think. I feel like they've fallen a little bit behind. I really don't need to be putting in poison. Should be putting into wet and collector speed. And collector speed. And collector speed. Oh, and we're almost out of time. Collector speed. Nice. Oh, I had an inventory full of stuff and I forgot to drop it off. Let's say I think it was rubies. Rubies are not that valuable anymore. I know if it was an inventory full of moonstone, it'd be slightly different, more onyx. But the rubies are worth, yeah, 500 each. That's basically nothing at this point in time. Ooh, especially when we got like 2 billion onyx. plus 32. Oh my word. Yeah, I think we need a few more guys. Can we do plus 24? And then spend that on some more collectors. I think the collectors were doing okay, but I think they could do more. You know what I'm saying? And then do the same for you guys. That's up to plus 25, actually. Plus 24 for you guys as well. And then I think we just get more miners, really. That's the long short of it. I think I should be able to do plus 25 at the moment because it's not really ticking on. Yeah, that's fine. To plus 26 then. They're still at plus 32. That has actually not made a dent at all. Okay, I've just sort of let them to their own devices here. Actually, let's just keep those diamonds in there because it's going to end up getting it to be more, isn't it? So just going to go up and see what we can do. Oh, look at these rubies. I don't want rubies in here. That's disgraceful. This is day 35. So the coal goal was actually plus 13. So I mean, it is definitely going up, but I just don't think it's going to be going up nearly fast enough really to be a problem. I'm just going to spray some poison down to the right. Oh, maybe to the left because there's another chunk error. Here, these chunk errors. Oh, not a chunk error. What is happening? It is a chunk error. It's just a larger one. Just heading up. Up, 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 up. Finding the chunk errors and correcting them. And continuing up. Clearing out. They're in the blue zone, like very significantly without me. The chunk errors are actually in the blue zone. Oh gosh, it's crazy. Holy moly. Yeah, they're significantly into the blue zone without even my support. So let's get some water going and help them out here. Can't. The chunks are not loading in fast enough. I can't see what's happening. I keep going to be like, oh, there's a big opening there. Let me go over there. And then I'm just like, nope, it's a wall of blocks actually. Is in fact nothing. This is what happens though. You get a bit past the day 25 and it is horrendous. Like the lag. But this is day 35, so this will be the final day for this video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And thank you guys all much. Thank you all so much. That's what I was looking for. Thank you all so much for hanging out and being part of this channel and this journey that we're on and collecting all of these resources with us. Actually crazy, but that's the wrong button. This one, let's go. We need to clear out these weird chunks. Weird chunks are being weird. Let's just get this cleared out. We're like 1,000 kilometers into the sky, which is sort of crazy. Just clearing out the blue. Just me and my dudes. Whee! Oh my gosh. Okay, how high can we go? Is there another layer after blue? I don't think there is. I feel like blue is the final layer. Go, 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 go. We could just infinitely go through this blue. Look at all the resources we're getting. It's crazy. And I think the collectors are actually catching them before they get to the bottom, but in theory, we've gone straight up, so they should be able to just fall straight in also. Oh my goodness. All right, I said we would try to go as far as we can, but I'm not sure if we want to stomach the lag. Let me know in the comment section if we want to see how high we can actually get before this no longer works. But I have a feeling we've got a bit of an... If there wasn't any lag, we might have a bit of an infinite run on our hands. So I'm not sure we need to see more of this because this is just... It's just lag, let's be honest. We're 2,000 meters into the sky. Nice. It's going just great. See how high we can get. We've got still some time, so we'll just keep going. We'll just keep climbing. See how you guys get on. I mean, I can see poison and water droplets going out the sides. That's helping, right? It's helping. It is actually, I can't look at the screen anymore. I'm looking down. I'm not even looking at the screen. It's making me feel not great. Oh my word. Oh my, yeah, there is nothing after blue. Can we just talk about that for a second? We are 3,000 into the sky. There is no more. I don't know. I guess I knew the waterbender was going to be really strong because, well, I'm just gonna drop all of these out of my inventory. We knew the waterbender was going to be really strong because it's poison and water, and like those two things are just so insane. Hello, so insanely overpowered, really. So yeah, we saw it coming. We weren't surprised that this was going to be like insane. And up, 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 up we go. Up, 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 up we go. stop getting chests because I'm not sure it matters. Up, 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 up we go. Oh, I want to make it to 4,000, but I don't think we're going to make it. 3,800. Ooh, maybe we will make it to 4,000. Oh no, it's just like 3,900. We've got 5 seconds. Hey, we made it to 4,000, which is just about how many subscribers we're at here on YouTube. So, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Get us to a 4,000 goal. It would be really cool. Share the video with your friends. I don't know. What do people do these days? Put it on your social media feed. Is that a thing? I don't think people do that. Don't do that. Or do it. I don't care. Hype, like, subscribe, comment. All of those things help, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Special shout out to our channel members. Appreciate you so very much. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.